representing St. Dominics College. Please welcome Ruby Buffett Bray.
Off the track, I rope those off my back.
When you think of a Pacific Islander, what do you see? Brown girls with frizzy hair and pulatasi, jandals on sand, or a white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. I know I may not look it, but I am a Pacific Islander. Being born and raised in New Zealand, my skin has never felt the sun of my ancestors. My feet have never walked that soil or sand. But in my mind, I have visited Norfolk Island. My skin has burned under the Fijian sun. My feet have walked the sands of Tahiti. My culture runs deep in every vein in my body, with my heart pumping Pacific blood. My grandmother likes to spin stories about brave midshipman Young, the sailor who mutineered against his captain and fought for his own future. She likes to leave out the Tahitian girls Young stole from their home on his way to his new life. Those girls were forced to bear my family line. It is easy to pretend that if we don't tell this part of the story, it never happened. It is easier to tell stories of brave heroes rather than corrupt mutineers. But to forget this part of the story, to pretend it never happened, only says we condone what did happen. There are only two words I can speak in Fijian: Bulavanaka and Palangi, hello and white. I have so little connection with my language, I'm not even sure I can call it my own anymore. Who cares about the rich tapestry of my DNA if the only thing you can see about me is how Palangi I am? I want to hold my culture close to my chest in the basket of my ribcage, where it can sleep in my soul and forever be on my mind. But it keeps seeping through the cracks in my bones and fading away. Every time I try and pull it back again and let it fill my chest, the holes in my basket have grown too great to hold it anymore. My culture is slipping through my bones and my ancestors continue to follow. Despite all of this, I cling to the fragments of my culture with both hands, not willing to let go of the men and women who fought trial after trial to give their descendants, me, a better future. I cling to my culture because of my mum. For all the time she has reminded me of my genealogy and told me to be proud of it, to own who I am. She has engraved maps upon my palms so that I may follow them and let them lead me back to my roots. Did you know? Norfolk pines are often chopped down because their roots disturb the foundations of neighbouring houses. I will not chop down my family tree to keep your white walls in place. I hope my roots shake the foundations of your house and make you realize the fallacies of your stereotypes. I will remain proud of who I am, a white Pacific woman. My family tree will continue to flourish, each and every branch made up of the brave men and women who have come before me. My branches will stand strong against the winds of change. They may bend and sway, but they have stood the test of time, and never will they snap. Never will my family history be removed for your own convenience. I will not pretend that I am brown, that the color of my skin is not white, but I am a Pacific Islander. I will never forget the struggles and successes of my ancestors. Isaac Newton says we are standing on the shoulders of giants. Who is your giant? Do you know their story? Do you honour them? Mawatoa, Maimiti, and Eteti Mills. These are my giants, and I will honour them.
Ruby Buffett Bray.